Hi, I'm Jacob, here to show you how to assemble the pull-behind cargo trailer, designed for both e-bikes and regular bikes. So we'll go ahead and open the box and get started on the assembly. Make sure you pull everything out of there, just slides right out, nothing left in the box. But that will make a good garbage can. All right. One and two wheels there. And 16-inch wheels on this trailer. Of course, we got some instructions here, owner's manual. That'll be very helpful. Got a small bag of parts, set those just to the side. And we'll lift up this main body. And go ahead and remove this safety latch here. This would be for the trailer tongue that would stick out and attach to your bike. And then you'll swing that forward. So in transportation, when you do have this trailer folded up, get that in there, and this will sit very nicely under a table in the garage or tucked in against the wall. Remove those plastic bits for protection of the frame. And then we'll slide this safety pin back through this way on the front, so that way it locks it in place in the forward position. And on these wheels here, you'll remove the end caps that protect the axle on both wheels. And inside of our parts bag here were our skewers for these two wheels. Okay, let's flip our trailer around so we know what we're working with here. And so we have our two side panels which fold up, and then the front and rear panels which hinge, and we'll use our safety latches once again. And you will notice on this back gate as well as on the front, we do have a couple holes, so you want to be sure to line that up with the side panel and the rear panel here, where we'll drop this pin down in, and then the safety latch will go over and secure it like so. All right, there the frame is assembled. Now we will want to get our wheels put on there. Now you will notice that there is a direction to these tires. The tread is designed to go one way versus the other. And if you have a look on the tire, you can see a rotation mark with an arrow. So you know that the arrow will point towards the front of the trailer. For the quick release mechanism, there are several parts. First, we will undo the nut on the end. Noting we have one safety tab pointed in with a spring, smaller spring also pointed in, followed on the other side, another conical spring pointed in the other direction with a second matching safety tab. So you'll pull off the first spring and safety tab, insert your quick release skewer through the axle, replacing the quick release spring, followed by that safety tab, both pointed down or in towards the center of the wheel. Then we will screw that nut right back on there and insert the wheel. For installing the wheel, it does help to place your trailer off of the ground, elevated, to put the wheels in. So as you remember, we have each of our safety tabs on the side of the axle, and here on the dropout of the trailer there is a small hole straight above. So that small hole is where the tab on this safety tab will slid into. Now you'll need plenty of play to get both the wheel in there and those safety tabs put in the right direction. As you can see, the reason behind the safety tabs is that if your quick release lever were to ever come loose while riding, it keeps that wheel secure inside of the trailer. But we will continue to tighten this quick release skewer back up, and you'll know it is tight enough when you turn the lever and you begin to meet resistance when the lever is parallel to the axle. Meet resistance, pressing just enough to lock it in place, and our one wheel is installed. With the first wheel installed, we will then move on to the second and final wheel. Again, disassembling our quick release setup with the nut, safety tab, conical spring, being sure to check that rotation arrow, and we'll put spring followed by safety tab, both pointed in towards the center of the wheel. Lifting the trailer up, carefully guide the frame dropouts over and onto the axle of the wheel, allowing it to drop into the frame, securing our safety tabs into the small holes, tightening this quick release lever all the way down, waiting till we meet resistance in its parallel position to the axle of the wheel, pushing down, locking in place, and installed. Now, in order to install the trailer to your bike, it does install on the rear axle and requires a wheel that attaches either with a quick release mechanism or a bolt-on wheel. However, it is compatible with both rim and disc brake bikes. Start by removing the quick release of the rear wheel on your bike. although it is not necessary to completely remove it. The bracket, which goes onto the rear of the bike, will go under the quick release. And we will use that quick release nut to secure the trailer to the bike. It is important to be sure to center the bracket and nut together, and when tightening your quick release, tighten until it meets resistance in the parallel position to the axle, and then tighten fully. There is also a safety cord on this trailer, so you'll want to attach that whenever pulling the trailer. It does simply wrap around the rear chainstay of the bike. Now ensure that you get it nice and tight, as we do have our disc brake rotor right here where we do not want it rubbing. And we will loop back onto itself. Another great feature of this trailer is that you can detach the trailer and simply leave the bracket of the trailer on your bike. Remove the attachment pin, trailer comes off, and bike pedals away.